hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain.
Reverend A.C. Dixon, the great Baptist preacher who was born in the mountains of Virginia, relates the following. Years ago, there was a certain school in his section whom no teacher could handle. The boys were so rough that the teachers resigned. A young gray-eyed teacher applied for the job, and the old director scanned him and then said, "Young feller, do you know what you are asking? An awful beating. Every teacher that we have had for years has had to take it." He replied, "I'll risk it." Finally, he appeared for duty, and one big fellow, Tom, whispered, "I won't need any help. I can lick him all by myself." The teacher said, "Good morning, boys. We have come to conduct school." And they yelled at the top of their voices. Now, I want a good school, but I confess that I do not know how unless you help me. Suppose we have a few rules. You tell me, and I will write them on the blackboard. One fellow yelled, "No stealing!" Another yelled, "On time!" And finally, 10 rules appeared. "Now," said the teacher, "a law is no good unless there is a penalty attached. What shall we do with the one who breaks them?" "Beat him across the back 10 times without his coat on." Now, that's pretty severe, boys. Are you ready to stand by it? Another yell, and the teacher said, "School comes to order." In a day or so, Big Tom found that his dinner was stolen, and upon inquiry, the thief was located. He was a little hungry fellow, about 10 years old. Then the next morning, the teacher announced, "We have found the thief, and he must be punished according to your rule, 10 stripes across the back. Jim, come up here." The little fellow, trembling, came up slowly with a big coat fastened up to the neck, and he pleaded, "Teacher, you can lick me as hard as you like, but please don't make me take off my coat." "Take that coat off, Jim. You helped make the rules." "Oh, teacher, please don't make me." And he began to unbutton. And what did the teacher behold? Lo, the lad had no shirt on, but strings for braces over his little bony body. "How can I whip this child?" thought he. "But I must do something if I keep this school." Everything was as quiet as death. "How come you to be without a shirt, Jim?" He replied, "My father died and mother's very poor. I have only one shirt to my name, and she's washing that one today, so I wore my brother's big coat to keep me warm." The teacher, with rod in hand, hesitated. And just then, Big Tom jumped to his feet and he said, "Teacher, if you don't object, I will take Jim's licking for him." "Very well. There is a certain law that one can become a substitute for another. Are you all agreed?" Off came Tom's coat, and after 5 hard strokes, the rod broke. The teacher bowed his head in his hands, and he thought, "How can I finish this awful task?" And then he heard the entire school sobbing, and what did he see? Little Jim had reached up and caught Tom with both arms around the neck. "Tom, I am sorry I stole your dinner, but I was awful hungry, Tom. I'll love you till I die for taking my licking for me. Yes, Tom, I'll love you forever."
Just
about through. I'm just about through with this old house